this is Sandra at Spirit of Avalon. This is just going to be a really quick video. I just was cleaning my desk out. It's like a bureau style desk inspired by Simon, who has been cleaning and rearranging his desk. And I thought, yeah, mine could probably do with cleaning actually. It's only a little bit of dust which I've cleaned off, but it still doesn't look neat really. But you know, I'm working with a small amount of space and I haven't done the top of it, so the top is still looking a bit of a mess. But anyway, so I put down this it's like sticky backed stuff and it looks like wood, and so it looks really good. It's wood effect, so I thought it'd be good for like filming. Over here I've got a couple of Aussie magazines where they've done a couple of specials on Aussie. So there's Metal Hammer and Classic Rock, because these type of things I will keep. I was lucky with this because it was the last one in the shop. Over here you can see a Mrs. Tiggywinkle, and I've also got another one here which is Jemima Puddle Duck, and I got those in like a kind of second-hand junk antique type shop in York. The first time Simon and I went, I think Simon might have been slightly horrified at me buying ornaments, but the thing was, these two were in the shop together and they were my favourite books when I was younger. I had a lot of the Beatrix Potter books, but my favourite stories were Mrs. Tiggywinkle and Jemima Puddle Duck. So when I saw these two together, I thought, oh, I've got to get both. So I did, you know. This is really cool. It looks like the sorting hat, doesn't it, from Harry Potter. And this was sent to me by our lovely Patsy over at Patsy's Musings, I think it's called now. She doesn't do a lot of videos now because she's got a lovely shop where she lives now, and she sent me this, and it's called a Eupolite apparently. I'd sent her a deck that I said she could have just for the cost of postage, and she wanted to send me something, and she sent this, and I think it's lovely. But it's called Eupolite, and apparently if you put a UV light on it, it glows or something. I haven't got like a UV light, so I can't test it, but I love it anyway. I love the dark colour of it, and the fact that it looks like the sorting hat from Harry Potter, and that even looks like a mouth there and eyes there. It's so cool. As soon as I got it, I was like, Patsy, it's like the sorting hat from Harry Potter. And she said, yes, I thought that as well. So yeah, so thank you, Patsy, if you ever watch this. I love that. So that's kind of there. This has just got pens in it. This is like the owl from Harry Potter, Hedwig. Up here, that's just a journal that I haven't even opened. It's a new journal. This is the 10th anniversary edition of the Tildwick Tarot. I also have the previous 2nd edition that was done just before this one. So there's that. I'll show you that in a minute. The textured tarot. I'm not sure if this is out of print now. I think it might be. I've got the textured tarot there. So down here, now this I bought in Glastonbury the very first time I went there, when the shop that is now called Wildwood was called Lilith, and and it's been mended a couple of times. It's got a break there and one there, and it's been mended a couple of times because it was the cat's, of course. So she's like a tree goddess, but I keep her in here now away from the cats because otherwise I'd have to blue tack her down because she's been broken a couple of times. But I didn't want to just throw her away because, you know, she was fixable. I mean, sometimes when you drop things they're not, but she was fixable, so I thought, right, I'll do that and still keep her because she was the first one that I bought. I didn't want to let her go. So, and then we've just got, this is a piece of labradorite, and you can see it's kind of rough-ish piece, but you can see the flashes still on it. These I got in Glastonbury, I think, pretty sure. I think they were in Happy Glastonbury shop. Some of their crystals are quite cool. This is another piece. They do have flashes in them, but it's difficult to get them to actually show up properly on camera. But yeah, I like labradorite. So that's another piece. This is just a bowl full of all sorts of crystals. I don't even know what half of them are, I don't think now. That is spiderweb obsidian. That's Dalmatian jasper. I'm not sure what this one was now, but it's quite cool. Tiger iron. This one, yeah, not sure. And there's this one, which is like a, almost like a peach moonstone kind of. Probably not focusing anyway. And the pot that these are in, the little dish Simon gave me, it's got like, take these out, it has got an eye in it. So it's actually an incense holder, but you've got like a little hole in the middle, but I don't use it for that. As you can see, that's a bit of sea glass, which Simon also gave me, and this piece, this cool blue piece. And then the rest are just these random like crystals. There's some more sea glass, which I just over here. It's a piece of quartz, and there's this big piece that I got in a shop in London. It's already been wire wrapped, and I have thought about taking the wire wrapping off because it's quite large piece. I wouldn't wear that as a as jewellery, like that's what it was intended for, but it's too big for that, so I still may try to unwrap that. But yeah, so that's that, and there's just a notepad behind it. Try not to knock the goddess over. Then here is just notepads, some druidry stuff. These are just notepads. This is a really cool bookmark that I got in our local garden centre, and it's Bramley Hedge. I love Bramley Hedge. I mean, look how cute that is. It says on the back, as well as the price that I haven't taken off, The Harvest, Bramley Hedge, £1.75, in case you wanted to know. Up here is more notepads. These are just labels for customs if I send anything to America or anywhere overseas. This is Giselle's lovely cloth that she made for me. There. This is another one of Giselle's lovely cloths that she made for me, which is, you've got that side, but you've also got this really cool skull and roses side as well. So those are two cloths. Again, just notepads, journals. I've also got this. I've had this for ages. This was like a second-hand deck that I found, called the Parrot Tarot deck. I think because it was done by Margaret Parrot with the guidance of Tom Parrot, so that's always why it's called the Parrot deck. But we have actually got parrots, but I've never used it. I don't know if it's out of print or anything like that. I don't think I've even shown it on my channel. Maybe I should. If anyone wants to see this on my channel, let me know and I'll do a walkthrough of it. But like I say, I'm not sure if it's still available or not. It may well be, especially on places like eBay and stuff. So there's that Parrot Tarot. This Giselle also made. It's got lavender in it. I love it. Still smells. It's amazing, that is. Jemima Puddle Duck, as we saw. This here is the Forest Witch deck that lives there. And that was done by Chris at Sons of Asgard, Chris Leverett. So that I love. This is more crystals. So we've got orca, agate, some wish stones, and there's just another random crystal there. This pot came from Italy years and years ago when I visited Italy, and it's just got pens in it, fountain pens, and these what are they called? Sarasa pens. These are quite nice. These are the antique collection, and they're different. They have all different coloured inks. Like I've got a grey one, and they came in a set, and like this purple one as well. And the inks match the colour of the actual pen. And then there's just some paint brushes behind there, because as you can see here, I've got like an acrylic paint set, and underneath that is a drawing pad, and yeah, just for like drawing, colouring, etc. And that's about it, isn't it, for that? Up here is a mess. I haven't done it yet. I've got magazines in there, I've got another journal in there, and that pink pen is my fountain pen. I've got Woodland Trust magazines up there that they send every so often, called Broadleaf. There's the PG Tips Monkey that I've had for years and years, Rubik's Cube that I've had for years, Sellotape, the lovely calendar that Simon bought me back from New York. He also bought me that tarot journal here as well, which I haven't actually used yet because I'm like, oh, I don't want to write in it, but I will. I think I'm going to save it for next year though. That one, stapler, more pens, as in like Tombow markers that I use for colouring and edging sometimes. Obviously that's just the internet thing. And I've got one of these card holders. So yeah, nothing that exciting. I did come across this really old picture of me as a kid. Do you want to see it? Oh dear, guys, look at my hair. My mum could barely get a comb through my hair when I was little. So yeah, that was me little. Anyway, I hope you liked having a little look at my desk area. It's not that exciting, but I thought as I was cleaning it a bit, I'd show you. And yeah, I hope everyone's doing really well, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye for now.